Hey everyone, Techo G here, representing those who are 40 and up below their tech, and I want to give you a quick 24-hour review, one-day review of me having the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Now, as I told you before, this is my second running with a flip phone, or a folding phone, excuse me. I did have the Z Fold 2, no, the Z Flip 2 last year, and wasn't really fond of that. It just was not, it wasn't cumbersome or anything. It wasn't really a bad phone. It just wasn't a good fit for me. I mean, even though it had a lot of wow and cool features on it, just with the accessories and stuff that I've already had from previous phones, that phone didn't work with a lot of those accessories, so I decided to scratch that phone. So decided to get the Z Fold 3 and test this out. So the first thing I do want to talk about is, even though this coating on the front panel and the open panel, it's kind of semi matte, so it's kind of prone to fingerprints, but it's not what's that word? Immune, that's the word. It's not immune to fingerprints. So you will get fingerprints on the front, you'll get fingerprints on the inside. So just make sure that you have yourself a nice cleaning valve to wipe off your screen inside and out, so that you can alleviate a lot of the fingerprints. Now you got to do this on not really a daily, but maybe a couple of days every now and then, just to keep it on nice and shiny. So like I said, it's not that bad of a screen. You just got to be careful of what you have in your hands and what can get on the screen. I really like the real estate when you unfold this phone. Again, it's like a mini tablet, so having all of this real estate to read your articles, play your games, this is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. And having this real estate for your apps, it's really nice. And when you close it and go into the settings, you can continue some apps from this screen onto this screen, which is pretty fantastic if you want to continue using your app but on a bigger real estate. So again, this is really a cool phone. I mean, it really feels good opening it and closing it. It doesn't get loose at all. It has that satisfying sound when you close it. It stays closed, so there's, like I said, no looseness when you try to shake it or anything. There is no magnet that keeps it closed. It's just a really good hinge. This is a very good hinge that keeps it closed. Holding it like this in this form factor, as opposed to holding, for example, a Note device, which is a lot lighter, feels really good for those with small hands. Now, typing on it, for some may be cumbersome, but if you get used to it, you can type on this pretty well. I mean, not as well, of course, as having a wider phone, but it's not that bad. But you can probably swipe a lot better than type, so get used to swiping on this screen and typing on this screen, because even though when you type on the big screen, let's see, give me a second. Sorry about that, I had to get rid of a text message because I didn't want you to see that. All mine. Anyway, if you have a text message and you open this up, you'll get this keyboard left and right, so that you have to get used to this keyboard here, where it's a little bit wider to type, but of course you can change the format of the keyboard so that you can type a little bit better, or type this way, which is still a little bit wider than your average phone, but since they're close together, you can probably type a lot better this way. Oops, hello there. Trying to type and look at the camera at the same time, kind of hard to do. So it's not that hard to do. Not that hard to do at all. So typing is fantastic on this for this screen, for the open screen. Close screen, like I said, not so much. You gotta get used to swiping. Anything else? Didn't test out the camera yet. I will show you some pictures of the photos and video that you can get from the camera and compare it to my trusty Note 20 Ultra. Because again, this was my go-to phone. Decided to try this out to see that this is going to replace my Note 20 Ultra. So I will be comparing pictures and using this to my Note 20 Ultra. This is the Note 10 Plus 5G. I'll be out of the picture because this is nowhere here. So I'll be doing some comparisons and let you know more about the differences between the two and what I think about each, the good and the bad, and my decision on which one I'm going to keep. So again, pretty cool, nice phone. Like the speaker grills, this does get pretty loud. I watched a couple of videos on here. It has a really good sound. I didn't test out the fingerprint reader yet. I'm gonna have to set that up tonight to let you know how I feel about it, because I still believe the Note 9 fingerprint reader is the best fingerprint reader on the planet for any phone. Now, the in-screen ones, they're not bad, but I really like the Note 9 one. Right in the middle, put your finger on, boom, opens up. It was perfect. I wish they would have continued that particular fingerprint reader. But anyway, I'll test out this fingerprint reader to let you know how I like it and compare it to the Note 20 Ultra fingerprint reader. And like I said, a lot of comparisons, or a couple of videos of comparisons to this phone. So if you like the video, definitely leave your thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.